My name is Brooklyn Bowdler. My age is 37. My email is tamrabrooklyn27@gmail.com. I'm an actress and a model. My education is primarily in broadcast journalism. I message my number personally, and I'm from right here in Midtown Atlanta. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Black Films, for including me in this opportunity to be part of the panel. I think that would be so amazing. What a great opportunity to be able to talk about issues going on in the world. And so there were 3 questions, so let's get straight to it. I might go over 2 minutes, please forgive me, but I'm a pretty passionate person. How is social media affecting the world today? Entirely. So we'll get that one out of the way. I have so many examples, but entirely. The other one was, do I think that a Black man or Black woman could marry outside of their race and still keep with their culture? Absolutely. Maya Angelou did it. She was married to 2 white men. I've dated Black men, and they were very much in their culture, but I also think that a certain swag that one or the other has to have, and an interest in that culture. Now, let's get to the answer that's a little more complicated, and that I probably get debate from someone because I don't fully understand it. And it was, do I think the government systematically, which means purposefully, breaks down the Black family? Do I think purposefully? No. Right now it would be Mexicans, but I think that right now anybody in power, or ever anybody in power, is pretentious. So I think that anybody lower than them, they break down. They would be people in Congress, the bank owners, whatever. But I do fully agree with that. A Black man or woman has to work twice as hard to get to the same position that a white man or woman would go. However, it is against the law to not hire because of color, but that doesn't seem to matter for a lot of reasons, like if you're trying to get a house or education. So real quick, when I was researching this, because I did take some time and research, I've got my little notes, I found it very interesting. So what came up when I actually typed that I'm over 2 minutes, but let me do this real quick. What came up when I actually researched this was education and getting a mortgage for your homes. So I stuck with the education more because I found it quite interesting. So Lawrence Jones is the editor-in-chief of the Education Forums. In a nutshell, his thing was, look, dear white people, quit trying to save us. Let us do it on our own. We're fully capable, blah, blah, blah. I agree. He said, y'all are standing in our way, or we're standing in our way, but how are we supposed to know if you guys don't give us a chance? Which would mean equality, right? Not just get out of the way, like stop trying to save us, is what Lawrence said. So I really respected that. But another thing is I kept seeing the word idiosyncratic. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna have to see what that means. So I did. Well, it's a very contradicting word, and that was very interesting to me because I think the world is a big walking contradiction, right? I fully agree that a Black man or woman has to work twice as hard to get to the same place a white man or woman has to get. I fully agree with that. But I also believe that if you just accept the terms, it's terrible, but if you do, and I do think this is our last generation of pretentiousness, and those old people in Congress, hopefully if they leave, and us left over the 40s, 30s, and 20s under us, if we can all agree to let the past go and move forward equally, I think there could be some serious change. But this word meant typical, unique, peculiar, and characteristic. So typical and characteristic are like, okay, so same thing. But peculiar, and unique mean that it doesn't happen very often. It's different, it's eccentric, it's special. Well, that's contradiction, right? So to quick this thing up, in a nutshell, I think it's a human issue, and humans that are the ones who run the government. So I think that even when please don't hate me, but I think even when a Black man gets to that level, they look down even on their own race, and that's the same for a white person in society. I've seen people in my own family look down at other, so I don't think it's color. I think it's cultural, and I think it's a human problem. So that is my opinion, and I did do some research because I was quite interested. So I don't want to go over a minute more because I went over like 2.5 minutes, but I am Brooklyn, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Bye-bye.